Here we go again. It did prevent me from driving over 20 miles an hour.
I'm gonna keep it, bro.
Alright.
I'm sorry, man.
I swear, why don't you fucking go back to where you were? I'm currently living in Utah, however, this trip actually started in Vegas. Well, really, the trip actually started in Washington. If you guys watched the last episode, I traveled from Washington down the West Coast and then over to Vegas, but this video started in Vegas. However, I did not film an intro, so here's the intro. Thrifting across the United States. Episode dos. That's Spanish for 2. Before I leave Vegas, I gotta hit the bins. I'm actually 2 minutes late. I was supposed to be here for opening because they start the day with rotating out the store. So, man, how you doing? Good, pretty good. What if we did 360 plus the 140? That puts us at even 5.
Could you do 520?
I couldn't. My max would be 5.
5? That's cool, bro.
These two for 120. That puts us at 350.
Could do 145, so it'd be at 375, right?
Toss that in, and then maybe just like this and do 400.
We could do 400.
Okay, perfect. I would say these are the main ones I'm interested in. That right there for that.
Could you add like 20 on top?
This and 20 bucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. The main reason I came was for this trade right here. Nice old reverse weave, and it fits. Now that we got that added to the wardrobe. Just pretend that the store manager is actually yelling at you guys to follow me on Instagram, Thriftrow, THRIFTROW, and yes, we will stay behind the red line. I actually got something kind of cool. Sadly, it's got like flaws and it's missing one of the cups, but
Oh, you got blue wear.
90s blue wear. At least I got something. Calm little stack.
They have people out here too.
What up, man? How you doing?
Bro, I'll do like 15 on this. This one,
15 on that one too, or?
yeah, right? This one, bro, I could do 140. And I just sold it for 275. This 150. These are,
Okay,
I could
40.
do 130. I wish I could do 40.
Let me count what everything's at. Can you do the 650?
650? What was it at total?
8.
I could do 675.
What could you do on this one?
Do 15. Is there anything in here that we can do for 10, bro? So we can make it a flat 7?
Yeah, I'll do that, 10.
Yeah.
Perfect. 700. Cool, Branson Bear. Yo, would you do 80 for these 5? This is a 10 pile.
80 bucks, yeah, that's fine, bro.
Said 50? How long you been in the Air Force? 3 years? Did you sign for 4 or 6? 6? I did 6 too. Question. Would you do 30 on this? I appreciate you.
That's the first sale.
Damn, this mirror's cool. We left LV Exchange and we're at this antique mall. The signs in Las Vegas are crazy. There's just so much random cool signage. Let's see where I'm going next. All right, so far, started up here, drove all the way down to Los Angeles, drove back up, then drove over to Las Vegas, and then next we are going to be going up here. I think I'm gonna go all the way up to Salt Lake before going back down, cutting over to Moab, and then hitting Colorado. I need one of these in the whip. These newspapers are dope. I actually need some more newspapers. Alright, I'm gonna risk my life and hopefully my check engine light doesn't stop my car from working. There's a goodbye gift. We are leaving Vegas. We got the car loaded up. I got some packages I need to take to the post office. Obviously, I got this like right before I left. This will probably be a personal. I'll talk more about that later on. And another personal that I added to the collection is the TV dinner tee. I actually got this as a gift from my boy From, who is the individual that I stayed with. We should be checking 2 more states off the checklist today. Hopefully this is not too many because sometimes these smaller post offices don't like giving me receipts. I have some prepaid packages I just wanted to try to get a printed receipt for.
We're a manual office, so we don't have the...
We have a lot of ground to cover over the next week and a half. Ooh, there's a penny. I do not care if that shit is on tails. That is free money. You are never too good for free money. All right. Goodbye, Nevada. We made it to Arizona. We're not gonna be here that long though. The sun is setting, which means we're gonna get some wear out of the weave I just got in Vegas. But Utah, another state down. I need to try to find a place to camp in Zion tonight. 6:16. Still dark outside. I gotta take a piss. This is where I camped last night. Pretty rough road to get out here, but it wasn't too bad. Also, still no engine light. Shout out to the 4Runner though. We started all the way down there, and we're making our way up.
So those clouds I'll keep my eyes on, just in case Mother Nature decides to warn.
Oh, that was amazing. I didn't eat breakfast, so I'm tired and I'm hungry. Also, cue the music. It's back on. It's okay though. I have this thing. I feel like that might be a different code, but I'm not quite sure. Anyways, erase. All right, we're good. It took a lot longer for that one to come on, so hopefully it just slowly goes away. Anyways, I need to find a spot to like go edit the video.
My feet don't follow me.
The check engine light is back on. I got to Salt Lake City the day before yesterday. However, I had to spend all day editing. In that video, a lot of people said, oh, don't worry about it, it's a Toyota. A lot of people were saying, don't listen to the dealer.
And then the text said that he highly suggests you don't drive it because it could leave you stranded.
It did go into limp mode, and it did prevent me from driving over 20 miles an hour. Thanks to this little thing, we just keep resetting it, baby. I've already just kind of accepted I'm gonna keep going no matter what. I'm gonna keep driving. If my car stops and breaks down on the side of the road, then I guess that's where I'm gonna be. In the meantime, erase. We got a little snow in Salt Lake City. Hopefully the row after lunch is a little bit better. Got a little Y2K fader. I've been here for 5 hours. I haven't gotten much. I think the thing that I'm most excited about is this Walkcraft Walk Hard cookbook. It's about the art. And I got a couple teas, but that's about it. All right, last night I went through every shirt in this room basically. We did work out some trades. It's stuff that I traded them, and then they traded me this, not including the pile. The pile I separated this stack, most of those over there, and all of those. However, those were
Not for sale.
not for sale. We're doing a flip for a shirt. Every time I try to find a link, I lose, but there's 4 heads on the shirt, so we're gonna go with heads.
All right.
Tails again. Every time I find a link.
Hey, you won on the chrome.
$4.50 for the shirt. I should have called tails, but it's a goodie. Appreciate you.
Good ups.
Add to the stack. The chrome hearts. That one might be a Percy. Another personal. I need to stop buying personals. I'm saying that, but I'm still gonna buy personals.
Lifted off my feet, don't follow me. I don't know where this will take me. Think you're what I need, but if you leave, just know there's a risk you break me.
I looked down for a second. There was a deer like right in front of me on the trail. Almost to remind me like, yo, you better enjoy these views. What the fuck?
Please don't break me. Don't break me now. It's too cold out, it's too cold out.
I swear this is the smallest hood of all hoodies. I'm in Moab for the weekend. I wish I could do more content like this. I don't know if people would actually watch hiking content. I wish I could do this shit every day. I swear when I wear this hoodie, it looks like the Disturbed album cover. I'm hoping I can get everything done in the next 2 days because there's an event in Nashville, Tennessee. If you guys watched the last Thrifting State to State, I got to go to the first Nashville Vintage Market that they had. So I kind of sped up my schedule. My goal is to go to Denver on Monday, then I gotta go to Albuquerque on Tuesday, Oklahoma City on Wednesday, Arkansas on Thursday. I need to get to Nashville by Friday.
What's the worst that could happen? It's just a little rain. If I open my arms out,
I have not been acquiring a lot of sleep. But don't worry, we got a coffee. Sleeping is not an option. We must stay awake because I have a plethora of driving to accomplish. Thankfully, tonight I have somewhere to stay. I've been sleeping in my truck in random locations throughout Moab, hoping someone does not knock on my window. But that is not a concern this evening because I'm staying with some friends in Colorado.
could it be worth the pain? Well, I move unabashedly most of the time.
Yet another state down. We've made it to Colorado. I freaking love this place, but sadly I can't spend that long here. Yeah, let's get lost thrifting.
I don't have a chair for you though.
Will they get mad if I just sit on the floor?
No.
Anyways, we made it to Colorado. Tell me why these would be so hard if they weren't Forever 21.
The stencil.
Yeah, like the hand-drawn freaking dice, the stenciled yin-yang, and they're corduroy. Had to get a Red Bull because the lack of stuff coming out. Been here for like 3 or 4 rows, and I just start to get tired when there's like nothing. Nothing's coming out in the bins, but we did get a little bundle. Columbine, Corrosion of Conformity, little 3-way naughty t-shirt, and then the Dio long sleeve. Damn, homie pulled out the free bin. The best price. Free is obviously affordable. Lick Me Till I Scream, that one's crazy on 90s. Don't panic. Bro was so fair with his price, I had to give him $10 more. 123. Haven't found anything. Oh, another train shirt? Bro, they ran a train on us with these damn train party tees. At least Birthday Boy got a little Grayley, little Sylvester Grayley. Well, that was it for Colorado. Uh-oh, we got lost thrifting. I got a 5-hour drive to New Mexico. Tomorrow I have a 5-hour drive. The next day I have a 5-hour drive. And then another 5-hour drive.
I thought it was like 6 or 7.
Yeah, it is. I'm just rounding. We have made it to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Colorado was terrible, which is kind of sad because I've had good experiences there in the past, but made it to the Goodwill bins. I'm a little late and they close a little early, so hopefully I can find something here. All right, guys, it is not looking promising here. Also, what the hell is going on in my truck, dude? There's stuff everywhere. Like an hour and a half, they've rotated out clothes once, and supposedly they're not gonna rotate out clothes for like another hour. So while I wait, I'm gonna go hit another thrift store that was recommended. I guess this thrift store actually just opened up, and I guess they brought out a bunch of donations. It's kind of midday, so I feel like the racks are gonna be picked through. Anyone else ever speculate like what could be potential bangers? The Adele, not gonna lie, her voice is kind of majestic. Foo Fighters Grayley, more like Foo Grayley. These are not my size, but these back in like 2007. Ooh, what are these? Some Solomon? Damn, more Solomon? Some more Solomons. Merrell's. You guys got really good shoes here.
I'm good.
Honestly, not a bad selection. I got a little shirt and then the Solomons. I probably shouldn't be buying this because I do not have room in my truck. All right, back at the bins. So that's hard goods, hard goods, hard goods, hard goods, and then that back wall is clothing. Good little read for the road.
Luckily for you, books are usually half off. You are at a pound today, which puts you at $1.49.
Awesome.
Do you want your receipt today?
No, thank you. Thank you so much. You have a good day. Cadillac Ranch. One of 2 stops that I need to make while in Texas. Stop number 2. Got to make it to Oklahoma tonight.
When I'm with you, emotions start to get in the way, and I lose what I can.
The bins here opens at 7:30, so I was hoping to get there when they open, but I stayed up late last night. Anyways, we are at a beautiful little truck stop. Oh, I gotta piss so bad. Ooh, I must use the latrine. Smells too much like Bucky's fried chicken in here. Oh, I need a shower. But before I shower, I need to make my way into the Goodwill Superstore. I can tell you neither of the last 2 locations were very super. In fact, like the one cool thing that I got in Denver, I gave to my homie Revival last night. That's kind of random. It's just an REI fleece, but like this is just a good, nice beige fleece from REI, name brand. Honestly, it's something I would grab and sell on the website. However, I'm not home and I'm limited on space. Look at this crazy reverse weave that I just found.
The one hood
Prove to me it's not a reverse weave.
after hoodless.
Yeah, I might really get this. Keep my neck warm. The 03 Greedo Grape Street Grayley.
There's a Goodwill worker out in the parking lot in his car eating a bottle of toothpaste, like eating it. Not putting it on teeth, just straight up consuming it.
How do you eat toothpaste? I should not be buying Carhartt because there is no space in the whip, but appreciate you. By the way, I'm going to take a Ben's pick of that Batman. For all 3, would you do 7?
Would you do 750 for them all?
Yeah, I'll do 750. Calm. Hey, I got some good shirts. Buying some shirts in the parking lot. We also got these earlier as well. Levi's BMX. Some of these we'll go over at the end. Nice little Pink Floyd that came out today. The bins have been pretty not good, but the playlist has been pretty nice.
They always play this shit.
Tracy Chapman's playing the gas station today, and I've been listening to a lot of Tracy Chapman, and this is the second time she's come on. I'm meant to be here. This is gonna be something good this row. Maybe I'm meant to get nothing, I don't know. Got a couple things. Sold the Adidas jacket. Newer reverse weave with the tackle twill letters. Tricolor North Face hoodie looking like a Brain Dead collaboration. Jabos, Breckenridge, the queen of everything. Random pirate shirt, compact tech tee, and North Face fleece. I did get a good Batman shirt though. 1997. Calm little 17 buckarooskies. Working on some trades. Worked out this little deal. I'm trading this pile for this pile, and I'm throwing 290 cash on top. Got a good shirt here. Probably one of the most wearable comic images. This one didn't even get to make it to the recap. Good piece. Bought a little bundle from an unnamed individual. Just know I got some cool stuff in here. By the way, everyone, before I leave, I just have to announce this shirt has sold. A lot of shirts selling before I even finished the video. Worked out a little bundle, and then we subtracted an amount from the bundle because the individual wanted this shirt. You guys can do me a favor, just ignore the nipple on the bottom of the screen, but I slept through my alarm again. I need to start setting my alarm and putting it at the other side of the truck, because otherwise I'll just turn it off in my sleep. Means I'm gonna get to the bins late. Also, I haven't updated you guys in a while, but yes, the engine light is still coming on. I also need an oil change. Erase. I would get out and film the fact that I'm entering Arkansas, but there's a cop right there. So I think I'll keep driving. Dude, I just saw the craziest lightning bolt in the sky as I was approaching the Goodwill. Ooh, you hear that? That was not this V6 monster of an engine inside this 4Runner. No, sir. Damn, this is a big ass Goodwill. What the? I got the Donation Center, Career Center, Opportunity Center, the Academy, Training and Education Center, Excel Center. Where's the Buy the Motherfucking Pound Center? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Grail Center, Fire Center, and I haven't found none of those centers. Oh, the outlet center's at the beginning. That's why there's a lot less parking over here. There's plenty of parking over by the Education Center. We're not trying to learn. I almost forgot about this Spawn hat that I got last night. Honestly, Oklahoma is really cool. It's a little flat, but the people are super nice. So far, I'm happy to get into Arkansas. I will say it's really windy. Oh, and also the drivers here, oh, they are slow. Look how big this Goodwill is. They've been doing a lot of rows, but nothing's come out. Maybe this will be the one. What's that tee you got right there? Can I see that?
Do what?
Can I see this one? Oh, that's a cool one. A little Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Would you sell it?
How much?
How much do you want?
Throw me some.
I don't know, like 20 bucks?
I'll do 20 bucks.
Cool, appreciate you. You got like a Cash App, Venmo?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it, bro.
Alright.
I'm sorry, man.
That's crazy. That's all good.
You
heard that?
Every
It wasn't
day,
even like a
dude.
crazy 25. It's not like I'm cooking them. Damn, the Bape Key workwear. You guys passed up this rap tee though. Grail. Beavis and Butthead shirt. I'm still amazed. But after not getting that, it's definitely time for me to leave. This was pulled today. I've had bad luck all day. We're gonna see if it changes. We're about to do a coin flip, 250.
What you want, heads or tails?
I'm gonna go with tails. Yes, sir.
Hit the ground or catch it?
Hit the ground, yep.
Yeah, heads.
Hey! Oh! Hey, man, either way, you made 200 extra money. All right, we got this figured out. Now we're trying to add these to it.
I would really like to get a bill for this one.
I'm gonna do 60 for that. 60 and then a bill. It's 160.
I don't like this too.
Toss this in for 50. I would do 550 with that in.
Oh, this
and,
is out of it?
Yeah, that's out of it, right? And then that would be in there as well, though. All right. All right, I'll do that. Appreciate you. After looking at quite a few shirts, we worked out a little bundle. $1,000. I got some good shirts. Good something weird. Good Manson.
Some cool, like,
Yeah, that one was random. That was super
random,
cool.
like, newspaper gargoyle, Mother Mary.
Backing on this one so gas. Thank you. I'm leaving Little Rock at 10:17. And it's a 5.5 hour drive to Nashville. I cannot stop on the way. Like, I have to make it the entire way because tomorrow is the market. And there's like a crazy storm going on right now. Here we go again. Yeah, I got it. Erase, erase. Man, guys, I made it to Nashville. I am so tired. I'm staying with my homie out here. I'm so tired though. I didn't get to Nashville till like 4 in the morning. And now I have to go to the Nashville Vintage Market. There's this like event going on next door and there's like a lot of people. They look a little bit older in age. I thought this was the Nashville Vintage Market and I was like, damn, I'm about to hit the craziest original owner hauls. I already know Betty, Miranda, and Gertrude have the craziest band tee collection. What kind of bands is someone named Gertrude listening to? Also, I was just like assaulted by a raindrop. Like the fattest raindrop fell from the ceiling and just landed like right in my eye socket. Why are you wearing boots and shorts in the rain? This is a storm going on. What's up, man?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good to see you.
I see you as well. Hey, I'm mad at you. You sold some tees to someone that I looked at yesterday and I really want those tees. What up? You out here solo?
Nah, me and Rich. Rich right there. Hey, Rich.
Oh, the legends. Damn, I'm loving the outfit. You look like an international drug lord. I like it. Yo, much love.
YouTube videos.
Yo, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, I'm going through my bro's booth right now. You guys have seen him in the videos before, but you guys can't see him right now, all right? He's a little camera shy. He said the prices are high, but he said I can lowball him. I like when people tell me to lowball them. Some nice sleepy top. Everyone could use some sleepy top. Okay, there's one that we will lowball on. Here's one we will lowball on. This is objectively a coolest shirt. Oh man, this might be the coolest share I've ever seen. We're gonna need this for 20 bucks. I have 100% permission to lowball?
Yes.
All right, 20 bucks.
25?
Yes, 25. I was gonna say 20, but 25, we can get to an even number. 50 bucks. I just listened to Tracy Chapman. Okay, that gets an extra $10.
You're on a good Tracy Chapman. Man.
I am obsessed with Tracy Chapman. 50 makes it even 100, that's fine. 150 for these two.
That's fine.
Okay, cool. So that's 150. 250 and then 450. Let's make it even 7.
Can we make a tiny bit on this? Do 750.
750. Can we throw in like maybe one of these for 50? Cool. Perfect. Question.
Yes.
Can you do 80?
I know you would appreciate this one for sure. Let's run it, man. I mean, I'm fine to make all
Cool.
20 bucks.
Okay,
No
cool.
We have 170 here. I know you don't want to pay exactly that, so talk to me.
You know where I would like to be at is I'd like to do basically 15, 15, 15, and
So we got 45.
50. Do like
95.
round up to like 100.
100. Would you do 120?
Me in the middle, 110?
Let's do it.
Appreciate you. I just sold this shirt, cranberries. I just got this. I had it for like an hour and a half. Homie bought it. Appreciate you. Just got another little bundle. Cypress Hill, Biggie, Danzig, 310. Appreciate you. I didn't even get to record, bro. Came up. I was working on some shirts with him, and then you came up, and I was like, yeah, shit, I'll look at some stuff. 1,000 cash, and then that for the 3.
Could you do 1.1?
I really want to be at 1,000.
Let's do that.
That's cool? Okay. Like maybe like 2, 2, and 250. That's 650 for the 3.
I'll do 7.
6 or 7 coin flip. You flip, I'll call.
Okay. For 6 or 7, Jacob.
Tails. Sorry. Heads, God, this quarter has fucked. Yo, RIP, this soda doesn't even exist anymore.
No.
Now it's Starry. They took my name. What do you guys want for this?
25.
I have a Sublime long sleeve in the car that I brought with me on the trip. I'll do 70 on that. You said 60 on this, right?
Yep.
Would you do 40 on this one?
That's cool.
You said 25. Would you do 20 on this one?
Yes.
You do 20? Yeah. You said 45 on this one. You do 40? Most of those I'm close on. This one you said 45 on too, right? You do 40 on that one too? Let's see what we're at. We're at 380. Okay, let me just double check. See if we do 20, we're perfect 4. All right, perfect. Appreciate you. 401. One for the hoodie. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Bro gave me the center check for $1.
For Jacob.
Damn, bro, bless me with the shirt, but you guys see the location. Kent, Washington, the location of the best bins in the world. Got these two for 30, 100, 130. Plus 70 makes it even 2.
Sure.
All right, cool.
Yo, tell me this guy on this tee doesn't look just like
I'm on a tee? Uh-oh. It looks like my previous hairstyle for sure. Right. That's hilarious. Do you have any blankets? I once was told that people sleep on blankets.
How you doing, man?
What up, man? How you doing? All right, guys, I've had bad luck with the quarter, but we're doing another coin flip. And this time, I think we're gonna use the nickel. You flip it.
You want to call it?
Yes, please. The universe will decide whether I pay 50 or 60.
Friendly coin flip.
Tails.
I think it's a head. I think it is.
I think it is a head too. No, man. God, I've been on a losing streak. Got a good little Bundy. Damn, I'm gonna need a bag. You have a, oh no, I have another bag. Fire. You know who this is?
Kurt?
No. You don't know who Mitch Hedberg is?
I don't know who Mitch Hedberg is.
I went and got a donut yesterday, and they asked me if I wanted a receipt. Would you do any lower on this? It's so fire that it's Mitch Hedberg.
Right?
Can you do 50? Is that cool? Appreciate you. Dude, I just love the way that all the people in Nashville just incorporate cowboy boots into their outfits. For these 4, would you do 100?
Can you do like 120?
110?
Yeah, that's true.
Like 250 on.
Okay. This one I'd probably be further off on. And then this one?
100.
This one?
I think, let me see if I did tag that one. If not, 200.
Realistically, like for these 2, I'd like to be at 3. 1 and 2.
Like 100 and then 250.
350?
Yeah.
Can we do these 2 at 50 as well? So that'd be 5. Yeah, so 50, 50, 50.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. Appreciate you guys. This is like a Jacob pack. I swear this is the same outfit you wore to the first one.
I swear, why don't you fucking go back to where you were?
Oh my God, I'm on camera.
Yeah, you're on camera, buddy. I'm gonna take this to the truck so I can drive the truck.
I'm back in here with my wet wheels, ruining my bearings.
We are just going straight to puddle. If this scooter is proper to the Nashville Vintage Market, aka Clinton's, I just want you to know if it's broken, it was not me. I don't gotta worry about my clothes getting wet. Look, bro, I am flooring it right now. I am actually flooring it. It will not go over 25. Okay, I need to pull in this thing and find my little resetter. So I'm currently in Nashville. Got a bunch of stuff. I got all these shirts, all that. I'm not quite sure what my next move is going to be. My engine light is still turning on. Now, whenever it turns on, I actually have to reset it. Otherwise, it will not go over 20 miles an hour. Everything else is fine. It runs fine. If you guys didn't watch the first episode, of course, go watch that. It talks more about my vehicular situation. The engine light came on in Las Vegas, and so far it's made it all the way to Nashville. After this, I think I'm gonna head up north, then east, then south, and then make my way west back home. I'm going to try to separate what I show off by where I got it from. Now, the states that I actually bought the most in were probably Nevada, Arkansas, and Tennessee. Tennessee, I got a bunch. The Nashville Vintage Market was so good for me. Like, I got so much cool stuff there. I did buy a lot in Vegas before I left. This was actually a gift, another personal. One that I know is a personal is this reverse weave, the U.S. Military Academy. Because of the way that reverse weaves are constructed with this side gusset, which usually prevents them from shrinking lengthwise. That's why a lot of them, when you see them, will be long and skinny. Being a short-statured individual such as myself, it's kind of hard to find old reverse weaves that actually fit. Another possible personal is this Chrome Hearts long sleeve. You got the sleeve hits right there. Super sick Whopper promo. Get a real bike, you killer weed. Cool little art gallery t-shirt. You got all the little signatures. Good Pink Floyd, good Offspring. This one is sick. The Electric Light Orchestra. Good Birdhouse. Ooh, this one, I don't know if it's gonna fit, but this is one I definitely want to keep. This shirt is insane. You have these like human bodies with TV heads, and then you have code circling around. Another personal, Sun Valley. Beautiful place. Really good Red Hot Chili Peppers. 1990 on the giant tag. This one is sick. If this was shorter, the Mason Jar t-shirt. What? I Want to Be Barbie. 26 Red has some of the best t-shirts. This one is weird. It says Alan's 40. You got a problem with that? And then it just has this picture of Alan 40 times with a candle on each photo. Bro made his own birthday merch. They could have used like a different, less creepy photo though. Even though I don't smoke, this is a pretty cool graphic. I love this Pink Panther tee. Einstein Simplified. This one's got some thrashing, but this is so good. Artwork from Michelangelo. The So Be Tsunami. Really good Curious George's. This Santana lot tee, I've seen this graphic before, but it's usually not like boxed off like this. Some of the lot tees are better than the official merch. Thin line between love and hate rap tee movie promo. I think it's cool that they got Drew down. Another really good 26 Red, Illegal Alien. The laser tag promo. Go dog go. This Shay shirt has got to be the coolest Shay I have ever seen. Radio Station Music Festival shirt. It's from 2003, but you got Sarah McLachlan, Matchbox 20, Jason Mraz, Violent Femmes, Jewel, and probably one of my favorite pickups in Las Vegas, other than the Smashing Pumpkins that I ended up trading while I was in Utah, is this Babes in Toyland. Of course, I went thrifting while I was out there. I don't know if I showed this off, but this is really cool. It's for a play, Jesus Christ Superstar, and if you guys know, Marilyn Manson actually referenced this graphic. And then of course you guys saw this, but the Woo Wear that I found in the bins, sadly there is a cuff missing right here. This one was from Utah. Super cool, like acid shirt. Are you dull? Take acid. That is crazy. Another one from Utah. This is insane. In case of emergency. Pretty good informational shirt with all of the plane incidents that have been going on lately. Another one from Utah. This one is just super cool. I like the artwork. Now, I didn't get that much in Colorado. I don't really understand this, but I think it's kind of cool. It is lighting up her hair. Her hair is on fire. And when I was in Afghanistan, we used to do burner runs. The fighter jets that I was deployed with were F-15s, and those afterburners are so powerful. You can literally feel your body shake within your uniform and boots. Makes your nose run, your eyes water. One of the most insane experiences. And one of my favorites, which I am not quite sure if I am going to sell, even though it definitely does not fit, is the Andy Warhol Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Now, although the people in New Mexico were very nice, I did not get much. I got that Adele shirt and the Solomons, so we can just keep moving. All right, so I don't normally buy hats, and I did not get to film any of this bundle that I bought while I was in Oklahoma. Santa Cruz snapback, Big Bird snapback, Great Gazoo snapback, 90s Stussy snapback, the Cable Guy movie promo snapback, nice little Ferrari snapback. This Seinfeld has such a good crown and structure, and I can also tell this was a personal just based off of the amount of snaps. This is probably one of the better ones. The Lakers corduroy, the Weezer, the Supreme ODB. The best one is the only hat that I actually showed off from this bundle, which is the Spawn hat, which is currently, I'm dropping hats. It's currently in the truck. Now for the shirts, the mommy heads. Elijah Fields, clean is for the environment, we want our space debris. Leonard Cohen, super sick one. Go ahead, evildoers, make my day. Superman tee. This was a gift and a super sick one. Toyota Land Cruiser with the little Land Cruiser right there on the Hanes Beefy. Yes, I do wish it was a 4Runner. Nike Deftones, just kidding, it's not a Deftones tee, relax. Johnny Knoxville Cutoff. Golden Gate Rifle and Pistol Association. Wanted, party woman, party man seeking young vivacious woman who likes to dance and party all night. Must have money in the bank, a steady job, and a new car. Please send picture of new car and deposit slip. Why did someone make this? Cardism? I don't know what this does. Kind of looks like it'd be like an allergy medicine. But what's cool about this is similar to the Allegra tee. You have the script and like the label printed all throughout the back in like tiny biblical sized letters. Speaking of biblical, you got in the beginning, God. Arnold for the Governator. Oh, probably the hardest Quicksilver tee I have ever seen. Psycho Surf, yes. 90s Quicksilver single stitch. This looks more like a Jimmy Z graphic. Like, this is dope. When I got this shirt, I actually knew nothing about it. It says, holy Batman. There were some shirts that I was like kind of on the fence about in terms of price, but just this shirt alone, when I realized later how much this is worth, I think he gave me like a really, I mean, he knows better than me. I don't remember what I ended up paying, but I think I paid between $50 and $100. And I just bought it because I like the shirt. I don't normally buy shirts if I don't know or have an idea of what they're worth. I just thought like, man, the art is so freaking cool. When I got to Nashville, I saw this on someone's page and they told me that they sold it for $250. And I was like, wow, I paid nowhere near that. If you're watching, this goes out to you, the individual who sold me this bundle, but also everyone that I've met on the road. I just want to say I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for the conversation and just anyone who's nerded out over shirts with me on this trip thus far. I appreciate you. I've seen this shirt before, but I've never seen it where it's all blue. It will be a great day when our schools get all the money they need and the Air Force has to hold a bake sale to buy a bomber. Oh, look at this surf hero. I almost forgot how good this stuff was that I got in Oklahoma because Nashville was so great. I love this shirt, especially because these kind of remind me of that thing where you like draw a little graph. Taking Back Sunday. 80s Nightcrawler, another Taking Back Sunday. I have no idea what this is, but I like the graphic and the price was fair. Cool Quicksilver spell out. The second coolest Quicksilver I've ever seen. Look at that. From sleeve to shining sleeve. Kids in the hall, never seen this movie, but the price seemed fair and the graphic was sick. You guys know I love my art parodies. Good little Mona Lisa. Yeah, Triathlon. She got like a bike pump, a water bottle, and a little stopwatch. And The Fray. Good band. Comic Images Ghost Rider. Sonic Youth dirty. Basically pristine condition, size XL. There is one little hole right there. Very, 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 very good shirt. Now I'm not gonna sit here and claim to be like the biggest Sonic Youth fan. To be honest, I will end up selling this shirt, but I do like this shirt. It uses art from Mike Kelly, if you guys don't know. For my fellow streetwear enthusiasts, Mike Kelly is someone who has collaborated with Supreme. And then honestly, probably my 3 favorite shirts. Alice in Chains Dirt, obviously this is the 2000s version, but this is one of those band tees that I will always appreciate, especially because of what Dirt references. It is the same drug that my brother died nodding off from. Great freaking shirt. The Soundgarden 1990. One little flaw right there, but very small. Great condition, size extra large. Like, this thing is gorgeous. Then the Cranberries, no need to argue, 1995 tour. I haven't looked at these shirts in a couple days because I've been trying to get other work done, but holy. Now let's show off what I got in Arkansas. First of all, this shirt right here, you got the little bondage fairy right there. It says "In Lust We Trust" with the rainbow letters. This was actually supposed to be in the Utah pile. I got this as a gift. Shout out my dog. I appreciate you. That is ridiculous. Timmy! But one of my favorite shirts that I actually got is this. I know, it's random, but just nice even fade. Peace equals love. Camp Beverly Hills. Like, this is just a good freaking everyday shirt. Now, I didn't get much in Arkansas. There are things that I got at each bins. Like, for example, when I was in Oklahoma, I got these Jabos. I bought these off of another picker, but it kind of worked out in a weird way. Traded an Adidas jacket that I found for these. I found the Adidas jacket, someone else found this, and there was a third party who wanted the Adidas jacket, so I sold him the Adidas jacket. Instead of him paying me, he paid the dude who had this. And while we're talking about non-shirts, I also, of course, copped this. I did get another Carhartt, but that was actually in the trade for the Dirty that I did while I was in Oklahoma. But the two-tone Santa Fe, what? I also got this at the bins. Homie sold me that, I think, for like $5. And then I got this as well, which someone else found. I will be posting a bins pic and taking credit. So when I do eventually post the picture of this in the bins, make sure you guys comment like, "Oh wow, that's crazy you found that in the bins." But like I was saying, I didn't really find much in Arkansas. A lot of rotations came out, but the only stuff that I think I took home was like a bandana and some blanks. Everyone was kind of saying that, "Oh man, it's like really bad, came on a bad day." And then they started saying like, "Oh, you should have got here earlier." Someone pulled a Def Leppard. I ended up meeting a homie there, as you guys saw in the video. Just so happens the individual who pulled the Def Leppard is also roommates with the homie that I was chopping it up with that I went to go buy from later on. So yeah, I bought the Def Leppard. XL, no flaws, good shirt. I also got this dolly. Now, I did not unfold this dolly because I don't really care about new with tags. That doesn't do anything for me. I did not realize it was a long sleeve. Super dope and super excited to realize that. Good Marilyn Manson, not as good as the Marilyn Mansons I'm about to show you that I got in Nashville, but still really good. Cool little mushroom shirt. Got like a cool neon print. I've been telling you guys this for a while now, but always look for these right here. Something Weird products. I already have one of these at home, but I don't know, like the graphics worn in a little bit better. I guess this is a movie promo. Desperate Teenage Lovers, Love Dolls. As you guys can tell by me not even knowing the name, I'm a huge fan of this movie or show or whatever it is. Look at the little needle. They're all dancing around the needle. What? This one was crazy too. All these different ways that people can die. And then on the back says, "It's not when, it's how." The Immortal. The David with his little Matisse. It's a little Matisse flip. It's a flip on this. The Matisse. I went over to show you guys this, and then I realized there's like more shirts from Utah that I should have showed you. Like E. coli happens. Probably the coolest Iron Horse tee I've ever seen. The Jam Band tee. World Industries long sleever. Oh, this one too, the Santa Cruz. Anyways, back to Arkansas's. Hell's Lovers. Super good graphic. I don't know what the hell that is, but BFFL. Alfalfa 2, Our Gang. The original Little Rascals, like before it was Little Rascals, I think it was Our Gang. The Jersey Devil. Leeds Point Tribune. Look Who's Talking movie promo. A girl hugging a banana on a t-shirt. You already know this is a Jacob T. Haynes Beefy single. If I would have seen this tag on any other shirt, I would have thought it was fake. Like, look at this. This has got to be the biggest Fruit of the Loom best tag I've ever seen. It's like 3 finger widths, but there's no way they're faking like a cop car shirt. Police Car Owners of America. Honestly, the main reason I bought this was because of the tag, and I just want to have this as like a reference. Super cool graphic on this. It's Spencer. I don't even know what this is. I have one that says Soy Tu Madre, but this one's just that on the front, which I think is even sicker, and then the back hit as well. Protect and Respect, and you got a bunch of facts about HIV. The Remote Control Operator shirt. I gotta finish filming. Can you come back in a little bit?
I want to be in the photo.
You want to be in the video?
Yeah.
All right, say hi.
Hello.
They all said hi back.
Oh.
I've taken over little man's playroom. There's so much stuff I did not show off. This whole bag, like there's cool shirts in here. This will get posted on my Instagram. Walter White Disney flip, 90s Rolling Stones tank top. This I actually did get in Nashville, but I need to send a picture to a friend. Cool haunted house shirt. Like, look at the fade on that. All right, so from the Nashville Vintage Market. Absolutely insane. AOP, Stanley DeSantis, Wizard of Oz movie promo, Free Willy movie promo. I have one of these in my personal collection. 1993 liquid blue AOP. Ooh, this one needs a little bit of explanation. Look at this. Okay, so this is an old Grateful Dead boot. Single stitch. The characters that this one has on the back. Sometimes you'll see them with like Winnie the Pooh, Calvin and Hobbes, Thing 1 and Thing 2, the characters from Where the Wild Things Are, but there's a lot of characters on this one. You got Snoopy, like so many good ones. And then it says, "Let the wild rumpus begin." Good Chicago Bulls rap tee, Exorcist movie promo, Ghostbusters, but not just any Ghostbusters, the Ghostbusters ice cream promo, Merit Foods. And then this one's kind of random, but homie said that this dude looked like me, and he was right. This is another good one, the Lilith Fair Festival lot tee. You may see Lilith Fair tees, but this graphic is really big on the front, and what's cool about this is the art on the back. Windows 98 promo, beautifully faded Chicago Bulls. Ooh, I have not had this one in a while. Iron Horse Saloon with the sleeve hits, the sleeve abdominal rocker, and then of course the all over print on the back. Another good Iron Horse Saloon, another good Iron Horse Saloon. I think this was probably on a Hanes Beefy before, just based off how it feels, but the Alpine promo single stiach with the little Alpine hit on the chesticle. Trading Mom, I think this is a movie. Hanes Beefy. Then we got the Machine. It's the brand Machine, but what's cool is it's kind of like a flip on Wonder Bread. Rainy Days and Automatic Weapons always get me down. One of my favorites that I got. This shirt is so sick. You guys might not know who this is. If you do, you are an absolute legend. Anytime there's like an escalator that is not currently running, I use the exact same line from Mitch Hedberg. Three other good ones. Gonna actually have to blur this one out. Yes, they are exposed. It's a little Mardi Gras tee. This has got to be the craziest back hit for a Mardi Gras shirt I've ever seen. Single stitch Betty Page AOP on the balls out tag. Some of these like older balls out tags have the sickest AOP graphics. I like this shirt too, just nice, straight, to the point, single stitch. Speed Racer NASCAR. Good little math equation. Man plus woman plus condom. The Cartoon Show, Junior Tucker Band, 1996, 1997. The Sublime long sleeve. This one is dope. I've never seen this one. All sport. You got Benjamin Franklin. Dude, and you got the Sublime sleeve hit with like the crest. Another absolute banger, the Archaic Smile Jesus tee. This is like stitched in. There's a couple different variations that Archaic Smile did of this. I think they did a Virgin Mary. And we got a cool AOP motorcycle tee. This has got to be one of my favorite pickups. Like, this shirt is insane. It's a long sleeve. It's on an old soft tee. It's got some nice dog toothing around the collar. I don't know if this is like a one of one. I've never seen this shirt before, but it's kind of trippy. You got like a fetus, a little lady right there, the sun. You have all these concentric circles, the chakra dude, like these guys with like a television censoring them, horoscopes, like the United States seal or Illuminati symbol, whatever you want to call it, the planet. Like, there's so much going on. And then on the collar, you have this person, Cat Peasant, but this isn't like Sharpie. The lettering isn't bad. It looks like it's done from someone like an artist, I guess. I don't even know if it fits, but this is a band I've never heard of. It says Amen, which is the band name, and then it says Mike Tyson rap tee, Rage Against the Machine, good Pearl Jam, Ozzy Osbourne, super cool Archaic Smiles. It has 3 numbers, Fractal, Pearl Jam Stickman with the back hit, Krusty the Clown Shadow, just getting crazier, the Nirvana Smiley, Flower Sniffing, Kitty Petting, Baby Kissing, Corporate Rock, Danzig, Biggie, can't you see? This is a good one. The Nirvana Seahorse. Beautiful shirt. Know Him, Jesus tee. Rage Against the Machine. Another really cool Evanescence. I told you guys I had better Marilyn Mansons and I was not playing. And it says we're all stars now in the Dope Show. This is a really good one. It says, hello, my name is Marilyn Manson. And in the back, of course, has him with what looks to be an American flag skirt, throwing up the middle finger. AOP Megadeth. Really dope Rage Against the Machine. It is thrash, but I've never seen this one. And cool back hit. The E is also his head. Good Slipknot. Cannibal Corpse. I almost wish I liked this band so I could justify keeping this shirt. Super good Kurt Cobain with the star graphic. Also, Pristine XL. I don't see any flaws at all. I've had variations of this shirt before, but this one's kind of cool because it has the location of the best Goodwill bins in the world. And the rest of these are just kind of cool shirts in general. Bartman, one of the coolest Jimmy Z shirts I've ever seen. Like the artwork on this one is insane. I don't really know much about this shirt if I'm being honest, but super obscure. As much excitement as you can get from a wall socket without that funny burning Sega CD. I guess this is like a promo for a Sega Genesis attachment. Another cool tech tee. Super cool like Coca-Cola Coke Man promo. Nice little cowgirl art tee. I think a lot of these are from the market as well. Like that was genuinely such a good buying experience. I'm super glad that I made it to Nashville. Anyways, I need to edit this video because I would like to thrift while I'm here in Tennessee, see some of my homies from the bins, and then I have to start making my way up north and then east and then south. I think I have my route planned. It's kind of like a rough draft of a route. But if you guys did not watch episode 1 and you guys have made it this far, what are you doing? Please go watch that. I will put that right there. I'll also link that in the description down below. Also, if you guys have made it this far, please comment.
Oh my God, I'm on camera.
And for the 3 people that are currently watching this video all the way to the end, like, comment, subscribe if you have not already. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for the support. I'm kind of feeling overwhelmed with gratitude today. Because I just posted something to my Instagram, the Star Life, THESTARRLIFE, which you guys should go follow. Also, follow my thrift page. If you guys are interested in anything that you see, the best way to obtain that is by following my thrift page, Thrift Row. But like I was saying, on my personal Instagram, I made a little post just kind of reflecting on the trip thus far and posting some photos, and it's been fun. It's kind of crazy that it's only been a month. Like I feel like it's been quite a while, and I still have 2 months left before I get back home. So thank you guys for the support. I can't say thank you enough, but I will say thank you one more time. I appreciate you from the top and bottom of my heart. As always, keep living the star life, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
I said, bang, bitch, holler when you feel this. Fresh up out the county, tell them hoes to get up on me. I was in that motherfucker with some killers.
Uh-oh, we got lost thrifting.